Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I am your host, Jenny. Today, we're diving into a fabulous trend where fashion designers are turning garden tools into stylish accessories, blending functionality with high style. It's all about Gardencore. Imagine your garden as a runway, with celebrities and city dwellers embracing nature, mindfulness, and sustainability in their personal retreats and daily lives. Next up, exciting news from Hong Kong. The city's top athletes are gearing up for the upcoming national games, despite some drama with star marathoner Wong Wan-chun. Meanwhile, Hong Kong stars Terrance and Cecilia Choi just tied the knot in Japan, celebrating their love story that blossomed on set. Plus, the city is preparing for a cultural showcase with a torch relay across Hong Kong, Macau, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. Get ready for a vibrant display of local pride and international flair. And in global markets, China's electric vehicle exports have doubled, making waves internationally as brands like BYD expand into Europe and beyond. Meanwhile, the crypto world is buzzing with a trader pocketing nearly $200 million during a market crash. Talk about high stakes. Please continue to watch for all the juicy details. The South China Morning Post vividly illustrates the growing intersection of fashion, art, and gardening, highlighting how contemporary designers are embracing horticulture not just as a hobby but as an extension of their creative expression. Dries Van Noten, who recently stepped back from his fashion label, has channeled his passion for gardening into his Antwerp estate, drawing parallels between cultivating plants and running a fashion house. This trend is echoed by icons like Christian Dior and Yves Saint Laurent, whose legendary gardens and resting places serve as enduring symbols of their love for nature. Modern brands such as Flamingo Estate, J.W. Anderson, and Burberry are now offering garden-inspired collections, blending utility with high style, and catering to urban dwellers eager to find solace and connection in their green spaces. The movement is fueled by a desire for meaningful rituals and sensory experiences, transforming gardening from a humble chore into a chic, Instagram-worthy lifestyle, with products that elevate tools and apparel into symbols of luxury and elegance. The South China Morning Post also captures the burgeoning Gardencore aesthetic, a fusion of gardening and fashion that has taken social media by storm. Brands like Milwaukee and Gardencore are leading this charge, creating clothing and accessories that incorporate Japanese design principles and high-quality craftsmanship. Their collections feature kimono-inspired jackets, tailored smocks, and stylish gardening tools, blurring the lines between functional workwear and runway fashion. Designer collaborations and high-end materials make these items desirable beyond the garden, turning everyday gardening activities into statements of style and sophistication. This trend reflects a broader cultural shift towards appreciating slow living, tactile engagement, and a return to nature, as people seek meaningful rituals amid the chaos of urban life. The focus on beauty, craftsmanship, and versatility underscores how gardening has become a symbol of modern luxury and mindful living. The South China Morning Post further explores how this green renaissance extends into lifestyle and personal identity, with a focus on the fashion-forward gardening wardrobe and the cultural significance of reconnecting with nature. The Gardencore style merges practicality with elegance, featuring pieces like Japanese-influenced work jackets, vibrant overalls, and designer accessories that are equally suited for city streets or the garden. These fashionable items are not just about utility but also about making a statement, highlighting craftsmanship, cultural influences, and an appreciation for slow, sensory experiences. This movement signifies a broader societal desire to slow down, prioritize sustainability, and find joy in everyday rituals. Whether it's through stylish tools, chic clothing, or curated green spaces, the gardening trend is transforming into a lifestyle choice that champions beauty, mindfulness, and a profound connection to nature. The Toronto Star highlights Peter Andrew Lustig's innovative Passport project, a heartfelt tribute to global diversity rooted in Toronto's multicultural fabric. Through a simple Instagram call, Lustig, a seasoned photographer, has amassed over 1,000 passports from more than 200 countries, capturing the intricate designs of each cover while engaging with their owners' stories. His project not only celebrates the artistry and unifying symbolism of passports but also acts as a window into personal histories and cultural identities, especially in a city like Toronto, where over 3.7 million residents hold multiple citizenships. Lustig's endeavor, which aims to culminate in a public display at prominent city landmarks, underscores the community's collective identity and the universal human desire to explore and belong. South China Morning Post narrates the joyful union of Hong Kong stars Terrance and Cecilia Choi, whose 5-year romance blossomed amidst their acclaimed careers. Their wedding, an intimate affair set against the picturesque backdrop of Karuizawa, Japan, was a surprise to fans, shared through a series of heartfelt photos. Their love story, born on the set of the award-winning film Beyond the Dream, reveals an organic evolution from professional colleagues to life partners, emphasizing sincerity and mutual support. Lau's candid confession about falling for Choi during emotionally charged scenes adds depth to their narrative, while their public displays of affection and collaborations have endeared them to fans, embodying a modern fairy tale of love and partnership in the limelight. The South China Morning Post also details Hong Kong's preparations for the upcoming National Games, spotlighting the city's cultural pride and sporting spirit. Chief Executive John Lee announced a planned torch relay that will traverse Hong Kong, Macau, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, showcasing the region's rich heritage and modern vitality. The event, set against the backdrop of the Greater Bay Area's vibrant landscape, will feature a diverse array of torchbearers and a series of high-stakes competitions across 11 cities, with Hong Kong hosting 8 sports. Notably, the city's infrastructure will be temporarily closed for the men's road cycling race, a highlight of the Games, emphasizing the scale and significance of the event. With over 4,000 participants and an expected influx of 100,000 tourists, Hong Kong is poised to demonstrate its cultural resilience and sporting excellence on this grand stage. The Globe and Mail reports that global markets are experiencing a wave of uncertainty as tensions between the United States and China escalate, casting a shadow over investor confidence. Wall Street futures tumbled, with the Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all showing declines, while European markets also slipped into the red amid concerns about trade friction. Oil prices, which had seen brief gains, reversed course and fell to near 5-month lows, reflecting fears over trade tensions and weaker fundamentals, compounded by geopolitical issues such as attacks on Ukrainian and Russian oil installations. Meanwhile, gold prices hit record highs, signaling a flight to safe assets, as traders weigh the potential fallout from ongoing U.S.-China disputes and Middle East conflicts. The Canadian dollar weakened against the U.S. dollar, and bond yields dipped, highlighting a cautious economic outlook ahead of key economic data releases, including U.S. small business surveys and Canadian building permits. The Independent captures the fiery political debate surrounding Boris Johnson's recent comments on immigration, with the former Prime Minister vehemently denying responsibility for a surge dubbed the Boris Wave. Johnson defended his record, claiming he had taken back control of UK borders and criticizing current Prime Minister Rishi Sunak for failing to implement the Rwanda scheme meant to curb illegal migration. Johnson's rhetoric grew more heated as he accused his successors of mismanaging immigration policies, blaming them for the record net migration figures that reached approximately 745,000 in his last year in office. He also dismissed Nigel Farage's portrayal of a migration wave, instead asserting that his government had restored legal control over borders and could achieve zero immigration if desired. Johnson's comments reflect ongoing political battles over immigration, Brexit, and national sovereignty, with the former leader positioning himself as the defender of a hardline approach amid accusations of mismanagement and political opportunism. South China Morning Post details the dramatic fallout in the cryptocurrency sector following a market rout that wiped out billions and saw some traders profit astonishing sums, most notably, a trader who reportedly earned nearly $200 million through short positions on Bitcoin and Ether. The crash, triggered by geopolitical tensions and trade disputes, caused widespread liquidations, but also spotlighted the murky and risky nature of crypto trading. Social media speculation has pointed fingers at prominent figures like Barron Trump and Chinese investor Garrett Jean, the latter denying insider trading but acknowledging that his clients' funds were involved in the trades. The incident underscores the volatile and opaque landscape of digital assets, where technical overbought signals and escalating US-China trade tensions have fueled extreme leverage and unpredictable price swings. As Bitcoin's value plummeted from an all-time high of over $126,000 to below $110,000, the episode highlights the perilous intersection of traditional geopolitics and the rapidly evolving crypto market, raising questions about regulation, transparency, and the potential for insider activity. According to the South China Morning Post, the upcoming Hong Kong Cricket Sixes promises an electrifying display of talent, with seasoned players like Babar Hayat and Nizakat Khan leading the charge. The Hong Kong squad, carefully selected by head coach Kaushal Silva, boasts an impressive lineup that includes Angshuman Rath, Aizaz Khan, and Eshan Khan, all poised to showcase their skills against formidable international teams such as Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. The tournament's format, emphasizing high-energy, fast-paced cricket, is tailored to highlight the strengths of these experienced players, aiming not only for victory but also to inspire young cricketers in Hong Kong. Meanwhile, the global stage is set as South Africa's squad, blending youth and experience under the leadership of Jordan Morris and featuring rising star George van Schokwyk, prepares to compete in the same event. Led by coach Paul Adams, the Proteas are eager to defend their five-time champion status, with the tournament gaining international attention and broadcasting rights across India, reflecting its status as a world-class sporting spectacle. The South China Morning Post reports a somber story about a Hong Kong policeman, Constable Ching Yuk Wai, who was sentenced to 6 months in jail for the shocking sexual assault of a female pedestrian near Diamond Hill Railway Station. The incident, which occurred in the early hours of February 4, involved Ching persistently groping the 31-year-old woman even after she fell to the ground and shouted for help. Surveillance footage confirmed Ching was the sole person around the victim at the time, contradicting his claim of attempting to apprehend a suspect while intoxicated. The court condemned his actions as a serious breach of public trust, emphasizing that police officers are tasked with protecting society, not endangering it. Chung, a father of 2 with 13 years of service, was remanded in custody and had his 9-month sentence reduced to reflect his guilty plea, but the magistrate made it clear that such conduct undermines law and order, especially coming from someone sworn to uphold it. The South China Morning Post also details how Asian markets are demonstrating remarkable resilience despite ongoing tariffs and geopolitical tensions. J.P. Morgan asset management executives highlighted that many Asian economies, such as China, Indonesia, India, and the Philippines, continue to thrive due to strong domestic revenues, technological advancements, and strategic share buybacks by corporations. Anuj Arora pointed out that nearly 85% of Chinese-listed companies' revenue is generated domestically, insulating them from external trade conflicts. The region's technology sector, especially in AI and hardware, is outperforming Western counterparts, with Asian tech giants like Tencent, Samsung, and Alibaba trading at significantly lower valuations than their US peers. This shift is partly driven by changing corporate policies in China, including increased shareholder rewards, which signal a more investor-friendly environment. As these trends unfold, investors are increasingly turning their attention to Asia, recognizing its long-term growth potential amid global uncertainties, with a renewed confidence in the region's ability to sustain economic expansion and technological innovation. South China Morning Post vividly captures the inspiring story of Hong Kong educator Choi Yik-young, who has reimagined the classroom as a sanctuary of empathy and service. His innovative approach, devoid of traditional exams and walls, emphasizes experiential learning through volunteer initiatives. From orchestrating visits to aid the homeless to founding Dream Compassioneers, a youth-led movement that has expanded across multiple countries, Chan's mission is to cultivate compassion and humility in students. His heartfelt belief that education transcends grades to encompass kindness and social responsibility has transformed countless lives, with many students choosing careers in social work or education, driven by their first-hand experiences of service. The same publication also sheds light on a concerning surge in academic fraud within Hong Kong's tertiary institutions. Over 125 reports of fake academic credentials surfaced within just 7 months, highlighting a troubling trend of students and intermediaries engaging in deception to gain university admission. Universities like HKU and CUHK have intensified their vetting processes, employing advanced technologies such as AI to detect forged documents, and have rejected hundreds of suspicious applications. Despite these efforts, authorities continue to investigate numerous cases involving mainland intermediaries, revealing a complex web of academic dishonesty that threatens the integrity of Hong Kong's higher education system and underscores the need for rigorous verification measures. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong real estate market demonstrates signs of stabilization amid a broader economic recovery, as detailed by South China Morning Post. The chairman of Moselle International Holdings, Chan Yum-kit, exemplifies this trend through the recent sale of a luxurious mid-levels flat for 81.8 million Hong Kong dollars, marking a period of strategic asset disposals by cash-strapped companies. The city's residential prices are gradually climbing after a significant downturn, with official indices indicating a fifth consecutive month of price gains and increased transaction volumes, nearly 45% higher than the previous year. Rental markets also show resilience, with rents reaching their highest in over a year, attracting property owners and investors alike, as Hong Kong's property landscape begins to recover from recent lows and reflects renewed confidence in its economic prospects. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon wakes ancient streets, leading change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the cars marching strong with mighty force. Whoa. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore, east meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all the play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold but minds explore, east meets west at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold but minds explore, east meets west at knowledge door. Complex world